I know all of the protests that's going on down in LA, just around the country, ISIS, and about a lot of things that's going on around this country. I just did a video about this country and about how people is coming up saying that the indigenous people of this earth is next, of this land of America. I get a little bit of views. I don't get a lot of views like a lot of these big channels. Um they get they get they get 22, they some of them get like 20 22 22,000 views or something like that to that nature. I know people get a lot of views. They get a lot of views. This channel right here, we don't get that many views. It's because of things that we talk about on this channel, and we cool with that. But this channel is being recognized, right? We the little guy, but we hit power, power, power. That's what we do. When we hit powerful, and we actually talk about the things that is really concerning to us, and we talk about the things that's concerning to you, you and your family and your loved ones, right? This is no disrespect to no civilization, no disrespect, but I have to bring awareness because remember, everything start off spiritual. Everything is spiritual. The foundation of existence is spirituality. How you doing, Francisco? How you doing? Skip the rocket, my brother. How you doing, Francisco? A lot of these things that's going on all around the country with ISIS and with all the people that's um immigrants that's not immigrants, people that they came over here for the better future of America or whatever the case may be. Everybody's mixed all in, right? I want to bring awareness to your civilization, right? We are the first people in creation, and I'm gonna tell you why I went left and why it's always going to go left. What's up, Quincy? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Good morning. This is not our fault that the creator, the Alpha, Omega, and everything in existence brought us in creation first and told us to civilize, right? The whole entire world. Try and catch up to 3,000 lights. Okay, okay, Quincy. Good morning to you, my bro. Good morning to you too, brother. Thank you so much for tuning in. We, us people, the indigenous people, first and foremost, I know my videos are not getting out to a lot of people. That's why it's just not. It's correcting a lot of people. It's correcting a lot of African Americans and a lot of blacks. Right. First, I'm gonna bring this to your knowledge first. Blacks and African Americans. Right. I'm gonna do a long. I'm gonna do a long history about this. I'm gonna do a long history about the African Americans and the blacks, but I understand why these terminologies are used because when you don't know your identity and you don't know who you are, you're gonna gravitate to any everything and call yourself black and call yourself African American. And these terminologies is beneath us. We are not black and we're not African Americans. But I understand that the culture and everything, right, with us is gone. But I'm here to restore it and tell you exactly who you are. I've been saying this for a very, very long time who you are, right? We already was in this country already in the West. in the West, the West, the West, the West. We was already here before BC, before Christ. We was already here. Our pyramids. We was already in this land. So anybody else that's not from this land that wasn't here, they don't belong here. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. We belong here because we was already in this land here already. We did not come from Africa here. Do you understand that? We was already here. I need for people to understand this, man, because people keep talking about, oh no, we came from Africa. No, we did not. We are not African. We are called the uply God right ones. That's who we are. That's our entitlement. We've been in this country already. The people came over here and fought us for this country. We was dying off. This is an actual true fact. We died off. All of our ancient, I mean, our ancestors, ancient ancestors, way before us. We was already here in this country. So I need for all those blacks, African American, stop calling us black and stop calling us African American and start calling us our rightfully godly title is called uply God right ones. When people used to walk into the ancient ancestor present, they used to bow down to them. This is an actual true fact because that came from the heavens. Everything in creation, everything in creation besides the creator supposed to bow down to us. This is an actual true fact. An actual true fact. That was back then. But the creator, he switched everything around. Now you don't back now you don't bow down to anyone no more. He don't want you to bow down to anyone because he don't want people to get the wrong misconception. So he did away with that. But they used to bow down because we was connected in a spiritual form to the creator, and the creator was connected to us. Do you understand that? So when they come into the present, it's like you come into the presence of the creator. Do you understand? I subscribe to you. Keep up the hard work. Thank you so much, Quentin. Say your message, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Thor. The reason why I'm telling us this, because this is from a spiritual realm. This is from a spiritual realm. This all it is. It's not from a physical realm. We can break down the physical. I'm talking about book knowledge, his knowledge, and all of these things that is written down to mislead you, to misguide you. But I'm telling you that actually true information on who we are. We are the indigenous people of this earth, of this land. Period. We was here first, right? We was endowed with special powers, special knowledge. We was endowed with special powers and special knowledge and gifts from him, from the Alpha Omega, the creator everything in existence. Do you understand that? We civilized the whole entire world. We did our job. Our job is not to kill, not to murder, right? Our job is to spread knowledge, wisdom, and understanding amongst everything in existence. Do you understand that? And to get the human race to the next level in life. That's who we are. That's who we are. That's who we are. This is our Uply God Right One title. That's who we are. And we didn't speak. We talked telepathically to one another. And telekinesis was the tool that we used to actually pick up objects and to build pyramids. Do you understand that? Those tools came later on because the tools came later on is because we forgot our way. The descendants of the ancient ancestors. This is actually true fact. I need for all of the blacks and the African American stop calling us that. Stop calling us that. That's between us. I already know that it's written down on a paper when you're going to fill applications out. What is your ethnic group and stuff like that? We don't have no ethnic group. Everybody's supposed to come to us for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Do you understand that? We are the creator and the creator us. The uply God, the right one, the ancient ancestors. When you used to go into their presence, you thought you seen the creator himself. You thought they will bow down like that and seek knowledge and wisdom and understanding. They used to come to the institutions. All of these civilizations, we taught them the use of the pen, the use of speech, the use of language, the use of mathematics, the use of science, the use of chemistry. This land was already built up. Do you understand that? This land that you call over here America, the West, was already built. Do you understand that? And with the flood, what happened was the flood built on top of our pyramids. Why do you think all these archaeologists are finding underground cities that was built upon? Because these same individuals, our cities and our pyramid was built upon, right? After the flood. After the flood. So fast forward this. Every descendant supposed to come to us. The foundation of existence and teachings is over here in the West. Why do you think everybody want to come to the West? They want to come to America, so-called America. This is the center of blessings. This is the center of guidance. This is the center of holy and blessed land. And so the Middle East also, the Middle East. That's the mother over there. The Middle East is the mother which birthed all civilizations, right? To settle in different parts of the regions. This is an actual true fact. This is spiritual knowledge that I'm talking about. This ain't talking about what's written down. That mankind went throughout the earth and followed out everybody. How they everybody migrated and stuff like that. I'm talking about from the ancient times, brother, when the earth was together. After the flood, the earth split. It split it, right? But before that, the earth was together. It was like this one big ball of land. So after the flood, the Creator split the earth because He wanted to make multiple civilizations, and we was in charge to teach these civilizations. We always been in charge spiritually. Do you understand that spiritually? Because we was endured and empowered with special gifts. Not saying to take nothing away for no ancient ancestors of civilizations that they don't have gifts or they don't have technology or like that. But we are the leading force. We are the leading followers of civilization, of technology, of inventions. We are. We've been debased and treated like garbage. Do you understand that? We actually fought. Listen, just because the Africans, we black and we look alike, we're not the same civilization. Do you understand that? That's why when Africans come over here, they say, where you from? We say, you say, I'm from right here. After that, the conversation goes dead. They go their way and we go our way because we know and understand these are two different civilizations, brother. We are not the same civilizations. Do you understand that? We was already here in this land. Do you understand that? We was already here in this land, in the West, in the West. This is why the Creator talk about the West in Scripture. He said, the East and West, the East and West. He said, it is not righteous that you turn your face to the East or West, but it is righteous that you believe in the Alpha Omega, the Almighty, and you believe in the books, and you believe in the messengers, right, and the prophets, and you believe in the angels, and you believe in divine creed between good and bad. You know what I'm saying? And you believe in the day of judgment and the day of resurrection. Yes. Meaning that these places are holy. What makes you holy is your heart. It's your love for the Creator and doing the right thing. You understand? Let me tell you something. All of these civilizations that's over here in America backdoored us. All of them. The white, the black, the Chinese, the Mexican, whoever you want to call. You can call all of them. I'm telling you the truth. From a spiritual, all of y'all supposed to be coming to us for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and taking that back to your institutions and to your civilization and teaching them. We supposed to lead all of the people to the Creator. Do you understand that? That's why we still stuck here. We supposed to have been went back, but people debased us because out of jealousy, out of fame, fortune, and riches, this entity, the devil, demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric, is a devil. You can't see it with your eye. Do you understand that? It's an entity. You can't see it. It's jealous of your very makeup. It's jealous of your solid body, of the earth. It's jealous of it. It's not solid. You can't see it. It lurks in the shadows. This is the real op. This is the real op of us. And you know what? And I keep talking about this, talking about this, talking about this. But people, you know what it is? This is not getting out. The information is not getting out. These individuals are allowed because they got major platforms. They are allowed to talk about things they have no knowledge of. They can't talk about it because they don't have the knowledge to talk about it. I do. I've been here for years in the spiritual realm. Do you understand that? I've been here for years, over 30 years. I've been here, dibbling and dabbling in the spiritual realm. I know what it entails. I know what's going to happen. There's things that you cannot see with your eyes that exist, that is hidden from you. So the only thing that you can base your knowledge on is this physical world that you see. So the laws and things are set up for individuals that come in this country. But we've been had laws set up already here. We had force fields here that you couldn't even cross. We were sensed if you even come here. You were met. That's how in tune the ancient ancestors was in tune. They was guarded. They was protected. These ancient because they was the bridge in the gap between the creator and the creator in them. Y'all backdoored us, all of y'all, right? The Europeans, the Chinese, the Japan, all of y'all backdoored us and debased us out of this holy land for fame, fortune, and riches. The only job we was doing to get the civilization, mankind, back up there. That's all we was doing. That's why we was civilizing and building, so we can get back there, so we can have a better future. But by you being greedy for fame, fortune, and riches, you debase us even more. So we're not gonna get there. We're not gonna get there because of your greediness of this life, of this world. You understand that? It's a deception. And I pray that most of us get out of it. The greediness of this world, the garbage. We are up the God right one. We are above this material. This material that they find is in us already. We are it, and it is us, this material. We are the diamonds, we are the gold, we are the silver, we are all of it because we are created from the earth. Do you understand that? I need for you to understand that on a spiritual level, on a spiritual sense. All these civilizations backdoored us. So how are you going to tell us that we're going to leave? We was dying off, so we had to breed in with the Africans. That's why when you check my bloodline, you find Ghana, you find this, you find that, because the ancient ancestors had to breed in because they was dying off. This bloodline was dying off. We had to save it. So that's why it makes sense to you right now, right? It makes sense because you know why? It's the truth. We've been here already in this land. And all those that was fighting against slavery, fighting in these concentration camps and these cotton fields, they was dying off, getting castrated, getting their head chopped off, getting hung. Those are the ancestors. They already was fighting for this land already. The ones that came over here was was sold off by the Africans themselves in Africa. They sold them off to them so they could come over and work in the cotton fields because we was already fighting. Already by that time, we was already fighting, dying off. So they had to bring the Africans. The African was enslaved with the Africans. They would conquer other civilizations in Africa and enslave the people. That's what they was doing and building a big army. So you're not going to tell you this. It's lies. Africa backdoored us. All of these civilizations backdoor us because we was created of the highest form of spirituality. You understand that? We taught them. We taught the Africans. We taught the Egyptians. We taught the Moors. We taught all civilizations. We taught them over here in the West. The West is the father. We are the first people in creation. Do you understand that? But with knowledge and wisdom, understanding, we got it. It's in our very DNA, our bloodline. We are magical beings. Magical. We do some magical things. You seen it already. You saw it. So of course it's going to be a big change to kill us because we know the entity, the devil, demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric, devil, demon. He is not a human being. He's an entity. We know that he exists. We know. We fought him before. And all we were doing was bringing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the human race. We don't care about your color. Do you understand that? We are a human race. We are created from the creator, the Alpha Omega creator. We not here to backdoor nobody. We here to lead each other. This is actual true fact. But this entity placed everybody against each other. The entity that you can't see. This is actual true facts, man. And I'm not saying I'm getting tired to keep talking about this topic, but I'm going to do something. This is going to be a topic about these words black and African American. I'm going to crush that. I'm going to crush it. And if you want to keep on saying that's what it is, that's what it is. But I understand that this is indoctrinated upon us, and it's going to take a long time, right, to get used to be called an uply God right one. That's dignity. That is dignity. Uply God right one. What's up, King? What's up, Queen? What's up, Princess? What's up, Prince? These are the titles. These are the titles. I'm just saying. So that's all I gotta say. Y'all have a great, great day. Peace, y'all. Peace.